Buddha and his devoted disciple Ananda had been traveling for many hours. Both of them were exhausted, yet they were determined to reach the next village before sunset. Buddha was advanced in age, and Ananda was also growing old. They knew that if darkness arrived first, they would have no choice but to spend the night in the forest. As they continued walking, Ananda noticed an elderly farmer working in his field. He approached him respectfully and asked, "Sir, could you please tell us how far the next village is?" The old farmer smiled kindly and replied, "Don't worry, it isn't far from here. Just keep walking a little longer and you'll reach it soon." Buddha exchanged a gentle smile with the farmer. The farmer smiled back as if they understood something without speaking. Ananda noticed this, but remained silent. They continued their journey with renewed hope. However, after walking for quite some time, the village was still nowhere to be seen. Their feet grew heavier, and their energy slowly faded. A little later, they came across an elderly woman gathering firewood in the forest. Ananda asked her the same question. She answered with a comforting smile, "You're getting closer. Just keep moving forward and you'll arrive before long." Once again, Buddha smiled, and the old woman smiled back. This made Ananda even more curious, but he decided to keep walking. They continued their journey with hope, believing the village was close. But after walking for a long distance, there was still no sign of it. Their bodies were exhausted, and every step felt heavier than the last. After some time, they met another traveler walking along the road. Hoping for a different answer, Ananda politely asked, "Excuse me, how much farther is the village?" The traveler smiled and replied, "You're almost there. Just keep going a little farther and you'll reach it soon." Hearing those words again, Buddha smiled quietly. The traveler smiled back, just as the others had done. This time, Ananda could not hide his frustration. He placed his bag on the ground and said, "Master, I can't go any farther. Everyone tells us the village is just ahead, yet it never appears. It feels like the road never ends." After taking a deep breath, he looked at Buddha and continued, "There's something I need to understand. Every person we've met has given us almost the same answer, and every time you smiled at them and they smiled back. You don't know them and they don't know you. Then why does this keep happening?" Buddha looked at Ananda with a calm expression. A gentle smile appeared on his face before he finally began to speak. "The reason is very simple, Ananda. Those people understand something that many others do not. They know that hope gives strength to tired travelers. If they had told you the destination was still very far away, you might have lost the courage to continue. Instead, they encouraged you to take a few more steps. Those villagers were not trying to deceive you. Their intention was simply to keep your spirit alive. The elderly farmer encouraged you to walk a little farther. The woman collecting firewood gave you the strength to continue once again. And the traveler did exactly the same." He smiled and added, "Sometimes a few words of hope can carry a person much farther than the exact truth." Ananda listened quietly as Buddha continued, "I have passed through this village before, so I already knew the destination was much farther away than they said. I also knew we wouldn't reach it before nightfall. But I chose to remain silent because your determination was still alive, and I didn't want you to lose it." Buddha then pointed toward a large tree nearby and said, "Now that you're exhausted, let's rest here for the night. Tomorrow, we'll continue our journey with fresh energy." As they sat beneath the tree, Buddha looked at Ananda and gently said, "Always remember this. The village was never just a short walk away, but without hope, you might not have come this far." Think about your own life for a moment. There are days when your goals seem so far away that you start questioning yourself. The distance feels overwhelming, your energy fades, and a voice inside your mind whispers, "Maybe I'm not capable of achieving this." But the real problem isn't that your dream is impossible. The problem is that you're trying to complete the entire journey in your mind before taking the next step. Instead of worrying about how much remains, focus only on what you can do today. Finish one small task. Learn one new thing. Improve yourself just a little. Those tiny efforts may seem insignificant, but over time they create extraordinary results. No student earns a degree in a single day. No successful business is built overnight. No meaningful dream becomes reality with just one attempt. Every great achievement is the result of patience, discipline, and countless small steps taken every single day. So whenever your destination feels too far away, don't let doubt stop you. Take one more step, then another, and keep moving forward, because every remarkable journey, no matter how long it is completed one step at a time.